Welcome back to the People's Republic of Ireland, aka a communist state. But yeah, what a show the Garda are making of themselves at the moment. Particularly again. So let me just stress this. You probably have heard about it already. Because it's utterly ridiculous that I actually have to sit here and I have to talk about it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So pubs, they can serve outside. If they have an outside lounge or whatever, they can do that. Obviously, you can't take drinks inside. You can't eat inside. Which is stupid. Again, it doesn't make much sense. But again, an effort. Again, you can't question effort. But again, yes. So it does. It matters if it's on the premises, say it's out the back or something. But again, there's some places like in Galway, for example, where it's out the public street. It's on the public pavement. It's a public sidewalk, and they have a few benches and a few chairs, and that's X, Y, and Z. And some of them have been provided by the local authorities. I know myself in Cavan. There's a few pubs in Cavan. They got funded from the local authorities to have benches outside. They have a table outside. From Cavan County Council. And that's on the public sidewalk. It's on the public street. And obviously, that was last week. The fund a few weeks ago. The fund was given out. It was a good lot of money given out to pubs if anybody wanted to claim that money. But the guards came along in one of the pubs and were like, it's illegal to have this outside. Because it's not on the pub premises. And the same happened in Galway today. It's been talked about. The same's happening. The guards are having a pissy fit about it. And I wouldn't mind, but the local authorities are saying it's fine, whatever about other local authorities. But in Cavan, the local authorities basically said it's fine. We're not going to stop it. And the guards are like, no, the whinging and quibbling crying about it. And then wouldn't you believe there's fights in the middle of the Dublin city centre on O'Connell Street, and the guards are nowhere to be seen. They take 30 minutes to arrive. If you haven't seen the video going around. It takes them 30 minutes to go to like O'Connell Street. And of all the streets in the country, O'Connell Street, you think there'd be guards standing around O'Connell Street 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but apparently not. Apparently they're all inside. It's too cold for them. It's too warm for them. We wouldn't want them sweating, would we? We wouldn't want them actually having to do some work. Some of the guards anyway. But again, it's utterly ridiculous. Again, the pubs have been put through a lot, even restaurants, and they've been put through hell. We have to admit it. And obviously now they're getting a good bit of business, obviously with the good weather, people wanting to go out, meet with their friends, go and socialise, have a bit of a chat at the local pub or the local restaurant. And the guards are just like, no. And some of these cases, like for example in Galway, they only have the sidewalk, don't have a few benches at the foot, provided by the local authorities or even provided by themselves. And the guards are like, it's not on the premises. And technically it is in the law, it's not really classified as on the premises. And obviously it's kind of classified strictly on the sidewalk. It's not on the public premises. It's on the public premises. But again, it's clown world. I don't know how they never thought about this. Otherwise, and I don't know why the guards randomly picked this out to just whinge or crib and cry about it. Again, there's fights going on in Dublin City Centre. I think they should be more worried about that because somebody later, like there was somebody stabbed inside Stephen's Green. I think they should be more worried about the trouble that's happening in Dublin instead of worrying about going after pubs and restaurants. Again, they're doing their best to go by the guidelines and everything. They're doing their best, and that we have to admit that they're doing their best. And it's a difficult time for them. It's a difficult time to make ends meet. And again, the guys should cut them some slack. And again, obviously Galway, the law in Galway is really shouldn't be outside the premises selling drinks or food outside the premises or not on the premises. Again, Cavan's a different. It's up to local authorities really to classify it too. But again, the guards again have proven that. I don't know why they feel like the need to come and give out about this. But again, I think Drew House and the rest of them should just say we're going to worry about crime that's actually happening, and not pick and choose what we investigate and what we go after. Because at the moment it seems like they're just picking on people, just picking on pubs just because they can. Because this COVID legislation is like giving them a golden ticket and said go and buy anything you want in the country. It's just giving them a golden ticket. It's giving them a home pass, if you may use that. But again, it's utterly ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous that I actually have to sit here and talk about it. I don't know how the guards came along and said, I don't know what guard pulled it out of their backside that they're going to use this fucking law to annoy pub owners and to annoy restaurants. Even chips or takeaways or anything like that, they want to annoy them. again, you think they have better things to be on. There's crime actually happens. People's houses being burgled. There's people being tortured in some parts of the country. There's gangs running rampant in some parts of the country, and as we see in Dublin, there's street fights. And the girls nowhere to be seen. Again, I think they're too busy running around trying to get people for COVID legislation than actually enforcing the real laws of the country. Again, I don't know. I really don't know. Again, people's so public involved.